Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test test. Saturday matinee matchup between two teams separated by about 10 miles, about ready to tip off here inside Emerson Gymnasium. Welcome into the Newmax Sports Network, everybody. I'm Jackson Walsh. Bridgewater State and Wheaton square off as the calendar flips to December. This is the 23rd year in a row these teams have met, and all time the series is even at 11 wins apiece. About to get ready to get underway here from Norton, but first we'll send it down to the floor to public address announcer Alan Wickstrom for anthem and starting fives.
Good afternoon and welcome to Emerson Gymnasium on the campus of Wheaton College for today's NCAA men's basketball contest featuring the visiting Bridgewater State University Bears and your Wheaton College Lions. Wheaton College will be back to the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. For family, derogatory comments, homophobic remarks, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated, and the grounds removed from the site of competition. Also, consumption and possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. At this time, we ask that you please rise and able. Remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Bears. A senior guard from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, number 3, Justin Hudson. A sophomore guard from Framingham, Massachusetts, number 4, Dante Kukuba. A first-year forward from Plymouth, Massachusetts, number 10, Josh Campbell. A first-year guard from Quincy, Massachusetts, number 31, Zach Taylor. A graduate student center from Carmel, Indiana, number 35, Emerson Hardline. The Bears are coached by Matt Navarro, assisted by David Lane, Aaron Struthers, Michael Downey, Brian Ferris, James Marsh III, and David Wallace. And now let's meet your Lions. Sophomore guard from Easttown, Massachusetts, number 2, Preston Harry. A sophomore forward from Watertown, Massachusetts, number 4, Owen Morrissey. A junior forward from Hamilton, Georgia, number 5, Holland Daher. A junior guard from Denham, Massachusetts, number 11, Ty Rugby. A sophomore guard from Parsippany, New Jersey, number 21, Sam Milano. The Lions are coached in his 27th year by Brian Longson, assisted by Alex DeCrow.
Alan Wickstrom there on PA for the starting five for Bridgewater and Wheaton. He'll turn it over to Colin Riley on the mic for the rest of the game. Bridgewater comes in with a 2-4 record. Wheaton at 4-2. Bridgewater dropped their last game to UMass Dartmouth 100-64. Wheaton extended their win streak to 3 with a 70-55 win against LaSalle on this same court this past Tuesday. Wheaton will be in their home whites with blue and gray trim. Bridgewater in the away reds with white numerals and white trim. 23rd all-time meeting between these two teams. All-time series is even at 11 wins apiece. One team will get to 12 this afternoon. We'll find out in about a couple of hours. Ball's thrown up, won by Bridgewater State. Bears working right to left. Now they'll hand it off to Parsons straight away. Right wing, Taylor has it now straight away. Halbleib swings it left corner now in the hands of Campbell. Campbell one dribble out. Kakuba right wing swings it over. Halbleib inside fadeaway. Campbell got it to go. Bears strike first. Josh Campbell, the 6'4" forward out of Plymouth, knocks down the fadeaway just in front of the free throw line, and Bridgewater starts on a 2-0 lead. Bears will apply a soft pressure full court, but easily broken by Petavillano. Works around the perimeter. Thaher now left side. It's Morrissey. Morrissey straight away. There's Petavillano. Dribble handoff. Thaher to Petavillano all the way to the rim and lays it in. Nobody picked up Sal Petavillano off the screen. Set up beautifully on the handoff way outside from Thaher. First bucket for the Lions goes to Petavillano, the sophomore guard out of Parsippany, New Jersey. Back on the other end, Bridgewater has it floated in the lane. Halbleib gathers, goes up, and he got fouled. Kakuba dished it into the lane. Halbleib didn't even gather, went straight up with it, and it worked out for him. He'll head to the line for 2 shots. Emerson Halbleib, one of the top players on this Bridgewater team, averaging a double-double with 15 points per game to go with 12 boards per game. The grad student out of Carmel, Indiana, misses the first of 2 at the free throw line. Shooting 91% from the line this season, and that 91% was not shown there. 0 of 2 on that trip for Emerson Halbleib. Petavillano crosses half court, goes fingers down, calls out a set now, dishes right. There's Morrissey. Morrissey, one dribble, hands it off. Murphy around the screen. Left side, Thaher. Left wing open for 3. Harry fires, can't hit, and the rebound down low for Halbleib. Bears will push it. Taylor across half court, gets it to Kakuba. Back straight away, Halbleib thought about the 3, dishes right. There's Campbell. Campbell right wing will dribble left, now crosses back to the right. Spin, swings outside. Kakuba passes off left. Taylor straight away. Now left wing, it's Halbleib. Back straight away, Kakuba. In and out dribble all the way to the rim. Thaher got a piece on it. And the rebound there for Halbleib. No reset on the shot clock, though. Parsons throws up a tough one in traffic. And the lefty puts it in. Justin Parsons going through the double team. The floater drops through. Lions get it across half court with 2 seconds to spare, and Petavillano caught it on the NUMAC logo just between the 3-point line and half court, and he's fouled. First foul against Bridgewater State. It's going to be charged to Emerson Halbleib, his first personal. So inbound on the near side here for Wheaton. They're working left to right. Off the screen, good roll, Thaher. Murphy on the assist, Thaher on the finish. Level at 4. Right wing, Kakuba. He's going to try to go baseline, and he's bumped. Foul's going to be charged to Tristan Harry, his first personal. Kakuba had the edge, the shifty 5'8" sophomore inside off the inbound. A quick bucket for the Bears. Throwing in and receiving it on the block and putting it in is Josh Campbell. Harry back the other way. He goes into traffic. Contact, no call, but he finishes. And an easy press break there for Wheaton. Something that Bridgewater likes to do a lot. A high-level scoring team at 83 points per game as Kakuba fires the 3 right wing, too strong. Ball still loose on the near side, and it's collected by Campbell, thrown back out to Parsons straight away. 15 on the shot clock after the reset to 20. Parsons thought about the 3 now, passes back off straight away, Halbleib. Timer down to 8, left wing, Kakuba trying to get the baseline again. Harry with the bump, no call. Tough fadeaway, Taylor, nothing on it, and a rebound and a putback there for Halbleib after the air ball. Back the other way, Morrissey is going to have to save it in the corner, a hectic possession, and It'll be a backcourt violation as he chucks it back the other way, and Ty Murphy collects it. So a turnover for Wheaton on that possession. That Emerson press making Wheaton a little hectic trying to get it over half court. As I was talking about Bridgewater State, 83 points per game, but they let up 93 a game, and that's part of why they're at 2-4. Just let up 100-piece to UMass Dartmouth this past week. Their scoring defense ranks 403rd in the country out of just 413 teams, as Bridgewater will throw it away on the other end. Parsons was looking to get it into the corner to Kakuba, but too tall on the pass, so Wheaton will inbound, going the full 94 length of the court. Bridgewater still putting that zone press on now, it looks like. And across half court, almost tipped away, but Penavillano collects it, and nobody picks him up left wing. He fires the three, front iron, no good. Morrissey slaps the rebound back out. Harry has it at half court. Harry crosses over now. He's straight away. Pass right. Morrissey thought about the three. Murphy near side corner. Three on the way. No good. And the rebound down low for Parsons. He'll swing it up top to Campbell, who push it across half court. Campbell going all the way to the hole. Finger rolls good over Thaher. Campbell goes over the outstretched arms of the 6'8" Khaled Thaher. They'll inbound it on the near end, and ball was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Wheaton. Couple of substitutions for both sides. Dimitri Iafredi, Duncan Bubar into the game for Wheaton and for Bridgewater. Keith Key checks in. Key coming off the bench, averaging 6 points a game. The junior forward standing in at 6'5" out of Springfield. 10-6 lead here for Bridgewater, just over 4 minutes in. Penavillano works it over half court. Now it's Morrissey just beyond the free throw line. Holds the dribble, now swings it back left to Penavillano. Penavillano holds it outside, calls out a set. Passes off left, Morrissey. Morrissey on the deck, all the way to the rim with the right on the left side. No good, the rebound for Hallbleib. Back the other way, transition. Key, left wing, swing it back out. Campbell. Campbell fires the three, and it rattles in. And a timeout for Brian Walmsley as Bridgewater owns a 7-point lead over the Lions right now, 13-6, with 15:25 to go in the first half. Josh Campbell with 9 points for Bridgewater, a perfect 4 of 4 from the field. We'll take a break. You're watching and listening to Wheaton basketball on the NewMax Sports Network. (13-6) the lead for Bridgewater State in the opening frame. 15:25 to go in the first half. Josh Campbell doing it all for the Bears right now. He has 9 points for Bridgewater, leading all scorers by 7 points. Parsons with 2 for Bridgewater, and Hallbleib with 2 as well. Bridgewater's going to put the press on here out of the timeout. Harry traps in the corner, swings it out to Iafredi. Pass is deflected. Iafredi was looking for Penavillano right at half court. It got deflected and went out of bounds right in front of the Bridgewater State bench. So it's going to stay here with the Lions. Almost right in the hands of Bridgewater's coach, Matt McLaughlin, in his second season for the Bears. On the other sideline, Brian Walmsley in his 27th year for Wheaton. Bubar's going to post up, swings it back out, right wing. Harry, 3 on the way. Short, no good. Rebound all alone for Hallbleib. Transition for the Bears. Key. Hesitation, now worked inside, lost his footing, and he stepped out on the baseline. Went down to a knee to try to collect it, but had his toes on the baseline when he reached out and touched the ball. Press back on. Iafredi breaks it across half court. Good bounce pass all alone. On the right block is Owen Morrissey. Morrissey's got his first bucket this afternoon. The sophomore forward out of Watertown, Mass, averaging a little over 7 points a game and just under 10 boards a game. He had 16 rebounds in the win against LaSalle this past Tuesday. And a foul called against Tristan Harry. Is a lot of dribbling going on from Dante Kakuba, but it worked out. Got the pass away on the right wing to Key, but foul called against Harry before, and that's going to be Tristan Harry's second personal foul with 14:31 to go. He'll head to the sidelines. Ty Murphy checks back in for the Lions. Iafrate, Murphy, Petavillano, Morrissey, Bubar, the five out there for Wheaton right now. Kakuba inbounds it, short corner to Key. Key, height advantage on Petavillano, and he spins, drop steps off the glass and in. Iafrate across half court. Far corner, it's Bubar. Has Halbleib right on him. Now back outside on the logo, Petavillano. Petavillano holds his dribble, right wing. Murphy fires the three. Off right. Fight for the rebound. Bubar and Halbleib tied up. Bubar pulled it away. No jump ball. Straight away. Three. Petavillano off the rim. No good. And now Halbleib pulls down the rebound on the second chance shot from Petavillano. Key back on the right wing. Hands it off now in the game for Bridgewater. Alex Gonzalez wearing number 23. Straight away. Campbell. Campbell gets the handoff from Halbleib. Step back on Morrissey. Couldn't get the friendly bounce. That one hung on the rim for a while. Petavillano swings it left to Iafrate. Iafrate speeding all the way to the rim. Finger roll is good. Iafrate, one of the quickest guys out on the floor, showed off the speed and explosiveness there. Back the other way, Gonzalez left wing, pump fake the three. Holds his dribble just inside the line, cutting. Kakuba in traffic. Made it. Foul was called. Now the officials are going to get together and discuss what's going on. And it's going to be a traveling violation called before the foul in the bucket, so no and one there for Dante Kakuba. Official on the far side came on and called a travel before any contact was made. Jaden Kelleher checks in for the Lions. Iafrate on the press, lofts it to Kelleher, pass across half court. Now inside, it's Morrissey. That developed really fast. Morrissey couldn't finish at the rim on two chances, went up, came up short, and then followed up and just couldn't get it off the glass and in. Ball ends up going out of bounds off of Wheaton, so Bridgewater State will inbound with about full court to go in front of their own bench. Tarmo Tari checks in for Wheaton, wearing number 25, the junior forward out of Chelmsford. Left wing Gonzalez turns back around. Now Bridgewater works around the perimeter. Key to Parsons. Now straight away, it's Stephen Morrell who just entered the game. Kakuba swung outside. Parsons, the lefty, from the left side, knocks down the three. Parsons has 5. Bridgewater has an 8-point lead. Bridgewater keeping this press on the whole time. Kelleher on the right wing. Drives in, floats it up. And foul is called. Basket was no good, but doesn't matter. Foul was on the floor as Kelleher took it at the three-point line, ripped it through. Took it on the baseline, drawed the foul. So an inbound with 21 on the shot clock. Murphy will take it. Lofts it in, three-point line straight away. It's Bubar. Hands it off. Murphy just inbounded it. Hesitated on the three. Now swings to left wing. Kelleher all alone. No. Fight for the rebound. Bubar got a good bounce, then was all alone down low. And he just couldn't finish, but it's going to stay here with Wheaton. The rebound was taken down by Morrell, but he mishandled it out of bounds. So now 20 seconds on the shot clock, and Iafrate inbound on the baseline, positioned off right of the basket. Same thing, they'll float it out to Bubar. Now left elbow Murphy, dribbles it back outside, swings left wing, Kelleher. Really guarded tightly by Gonzalez. Tari on the post. Bubar, the big man, open for three, knocks it down. They left Duncan Bubar with no one around. Straight away, and he drains the triple, cuts the Bridgewater lead down to 5. 12 minutes exactly to play in the first half. Gonzalez off the screen, right elbow, front rim, no good. Ball tipped around into the hands of Tarmo Tari. Murphy will take it up, swings it up floor. There's Kelleher. Kelleher holds the dribble back outside. Murphy, pump fake on the three, behind the back, pass in the lane. Tarmo Tari couldn't finish inside. Took a dribble from where he caught it, but no good. Kakuba back on the other end. Caught it at the three-point line and took it straight to the rim and draws the foul. Dante Kakuba will head to the line. The sophomore guard averaging 15 points a game for Bridgewater this season. Has yet to put the ball in the bucket today, but he'll have a chance on 2 free throws here for the Bears. He's A 66% free throw shooter so far this year, and converts on the first of two. Josh Campbell back in the game for Bridgewater, replaces Keith Key. 19-13 lead for Bridgewater, 11:38 to play. Second one on the way from Kakuba, good as well. 100% on that trip for the 66% free throw shooter. Press still on as it has been the whole game. Aya Frady on the near side, opposite his bench, dribbles it back towards the other way, and he crosses it easily. Left wing, it's Bubar. Murphy will slow it down outside, just inside the three-point line. Guarded by Parsons, waves out Bubar. Isolation for Murphy. Now we'll get the screen left side from Bubar. Step back three, left wing, and he's fouled. Right in front of the Bridgewater bench, Ty Murphy takes some contact, and he'll go to the line for 3 shots. That foul is against Justin Parsons for Bridgewater. That's his second personal, third team foul for the Bears. So 3 free throws on the way here for Ty Murphy. Playing in his second game all season, was dealing with an ankle injury to start the year as he makes the first of 3. Dealing with an ankle injury that sidelined him all the way up until Tuesday against LaSalle in the 70-55 win. Murphy, one of 4 players in double figures. He had 11 in his junior year debut, as the second one falls through for Murphy as well. Substitutions for both sides here. Chris Ballone back into the game for Wheaton. For Bridgewater, Zach Taylor, Emerson Halbleib, and Nicholas Bontemps all enter. Third one, up and around for Murphy, no good, but nobody picked up Bubar on the box out. He finishes. So a 4-point possession there for the Lions after the 2 free throws, the miss and the finish from Bubar. 3-point ball game, 20-17, 11 minutes to go. Taylor, right elbow inside, Halbleib, great cut and finish. Went right behind Murphy, who's given up a good chunk of size, and Halbleib with a finish on the right block. Murphy breaks the press. Bubar left corner. Now gives it to Keller, her same spot. Swung right wing, cross court. Murphy now into the corner. It's Ballone. Short corner. Bubar takes the jumper right over Halbleib and in. Bubar feeling the touch from outside a little bit. He's got 2 jumpers from good range there in the short corner, and he had a 3-point ball earlier. Straight away, Gonzalez gets the screen from Halbleib, goes left. Aya Frady gets back on defense. 15 on the shot clock. Halbleib gets it left to Taylor. Taylor, 1 dribble now, left wing. Gonzalez, baseline. 2 defenders around, blocked by Aya Frady. And then Bubar tried to keep it in after the block, but had his toes on the baseline. So it'll stay here with Bridgewater. No reset on the shot clock, though. 9 seconds on the timer for Bridgewater. Bontemps will inbound, gets it in, left wing Halbleib. Now straight away Gonzalez. 5 on the shot clock. Bontemps needs to put it up, drives in, floater, missed everything, and that's going to go out of bounds before the shot clock can go off. Just a couple of tenths of the seconds left on the shot clock there. Great defensive stand for the Lions. They trail by 3, 22-19. Bridgewater in control, still being led by Campbell, who sits at 9 points. For the Lions, Bubar has 7. Wheaton breaks the press again. Ballone can't hit the free in the right corner, kept in by Kelleher. He saves it. Murphy steps into one straight away. That's no good. And now a rebound there for Taylor down low. Taylor will keep it himself across half court. Taylor, hesitation. Bubar picks up the foul right at the elbow. Bubar got Taylor with the body there. He'll head to the sidelines. Colin Thaher back into the game for Wheaton. Good crowd on hand inside Emerson Gymnasium for this 1 o'clock tip on a Saturday afternoon between 2 rivals separated by just over 10 miles. Into the game for Bridgewater, Tyler Ayamara. Ayamara with the ball now right wing. There's Bontemps. Straight away Halbleib, right side. Taylor will dribble it all around the arc. Ball gets kicked around. It's going to stay with Bridgewater. Went out of bounds on the baseline. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They'll inbound it on the left side of the basket. It's going to be Bontemps to take the inbound. Gets it in just inside the 3-point line. Left side, Taylor dribbles it to the free throw line. Pulls up and got a friendly bounce. Kind of threw up a brick there, but it sat pretty on the base of the back of the rim and fell in. Bridgewater lead back up to 5, 24-19. Under 10 minutes to play in the first half. Murphy crossover across half court, gets tied up. Still picks up the ball. Balone left wing, cross court now, right wing. Kelleher, they're working around all the way back to Balone in the left corner. He'll put it on the floor, drives in, tough floater, no good. And the rebound there on the defensive end there for Bontemps. Bontemps across half court. Campbell worked through 2 defenders. Counted in the foul, oh my goodness. Josh Campbell, borderline, caught that in the air off the pass from Bontemps. Got it at the free throw line, went no dribbles all the way to the basket, got fouled and put it in. Kelleher tried to draw the block, but he was in the restricted circle. That's his first personal. Brian Walmsley voicing his displeasure on the sidelines with the official that made the call, so it's going to be Josh Campbell going to the line to try to convert the three-point play here and get himself to 12 points. Looks like there's a discrepancy between the officials here. That ball went in the basket. The scoreboard reads that the ball went in the basket, so it should be one shot here for Campbell, as it is the referees get together and discuss that, and Campbell's too strong in the free throw. Thaher does a great job to keep that in, went flying right into the padding along the baseline. Unbelievable job by Colin Thaher. That was going to be Bridgewater basketball after the missed free throw. Deflected off of Thaher, but he saves it. Blown in the corner, now dished inside. Kelleher double teamed right under the basket. Petavallano pump fakes right wing on the 3, drives in, swings back out near side corner. Kelleher, he'll go on the baseline under the basket. Blown outside right wing 3, no good. And the rebound there for Campbell, who jumps over the baseline to keep it in, gets it off to Taylor. Straightaway Hallblock, give and go all the way to the rim. Ayamara lost it. Whole crowd wanted a double dribble, held on to it there. Bontemps outside. Bontemps Euro step through. Heilbleib pump fakes the 3, drives in, double teamed, swung back out. Bontemps left open, airballs the 3, kept in. Campbell, great play, and Heilbleib can't finish inside. A lot going on right now, and it ends up with a jump ball between Kelleher and Taylor down low. Possession arrow pointing the other way. It's going to be Wheaton basketball. Morrissey and Harry check back in for the Lions here. And Dante Kakuba comes off the bench for Bridgewater. So it's going to be Wheaton basketball after a hectic possession on Bridgewater's end. A couple of misses, a couple of offensive rebounds, but Kelleher draws the jump ball. It'll be Lions basketball with under 8 minutes to go. They trail by 7. Bridgewater in front, 26-19. Bridgewater trying to improve to 3-4 and boost that road record too. 1-3 on the road for the Bears this season. They're in the middle of a 6-game road trip, would you call it? This is the 3rd of 6 consecutive road games for Bridgewater as Wheaton breaks the press. Harry finds Morrissey. Morrissey will put up the 3. Can't get it. Balone couldn't tip it in. Ball hung on the rib too long, and back the other way. Kakuba has a 1-on-2. He'll pull it back outside. Gets the pass right back from Taylor. 3 on the way. Kakuba can't hit it. Ball tipped up by Heilbleib, and Petavallano collects it. Swings it off to the right. Balone across half court now. Morrissey. Short corner. Brings it along the baseline. Through 2 defenders. Goes up in traffic and floats it in. Big time play from Owen Morrissey down low. Fought off 2 defenders and just flipped it up with the right-handed in. Bridgewater lead down to 5. Taylor swings it up top. Ayamara now right wing. There's Campbell straight away. Heilbleib takes the 3. Clanks it off the rim. Rebound there for Balone. Bridgewater sags off the press here. Petavallano walks it up across half court. Now he's picked up by Taylor. Passes off to the right. Morrissey, 1 dribble now. Swings it right wing. Balone. Balone now picks up his dribble back up top. Thaher, left wing. Harry, 3 on the way. Good! Nothing but nylon there from Tristan Harry. Wheaton just trails by 2 and a timeout called by Matt McLaughlin. Wheaton starting to feel it a little bit. 26-24 the lead for Bridgewater with 6.5 to go in the first half. You're watching and listening to Wheaton Lions men's basketball on the NewMax Sports Network. 26-24 the lead for Bridgewater on a Saturday afternoon contest between the Bridgewater Bears and the Wheaton Lions. Thanks for being with me. As always, I'm Jackson Walsh. Bridgewater basketball out of the timeout. They lead by 2. Straight away, it's Campbell. Now right wing in front of the Wheaton bench. It's Taylor. Taylor, one dribble, feeds into the post. Hallbleib, short corner, cutting inside. A lot of contact as the shot's thrown up by Taylor. And a blocking foul is the call. It's going to be against Tristan Harry. And I believe, that is going to be Tristan Harry's 3rd personal foul. So trouble for Wheaton's leading scorer. 3 personal fouls with 6:17 to play in the first half. We'll see if he gets subbed out here. Harry having a great season so far in his sophomore campaign, averaging 12.5 points per game, has been in double figures 4 out of the 6 games. And that's the bonus now for Bridgewater, so 2 shots on the way. That was a shooting foul, so it was going to be 2 shots either way as Zach Taylor misses the first of 2 at the line. The freshman guard out of Quincy averaging 9 points a game for the Bears so far this season as he sinks the second one, lead back up to 3 for Bridgewater. Press back on for the Bears. Petavallano, far corner now on the near side. Iafrate whips it up to the left wing all the way to Balone. Balone, stutter step inside, middle of the lane, fadeaway. Morrissey got it to go. Owen Morrissey up to 6 points. Duncan Bubar still leading the way for Wheaton, though, with 7. Bridgewater back on the other end. Kakuba, hard crossover right wing, all the way to the tin and in. Big time finish from Date Kakuba. The shifty guard soaring through the air, and the finger roll falls through. 29-26, Morrissey, corner 3, got it to go, Morrissey! Feeling the touch from outside. Usually see him doing his damage in the post, but the sophomore out of Watertown steps back, drills the 3. Trying to respond, Campbell. 3, no good on the other end. Fight for the rebound in the lane. Hallbleib picks it up at the free throw line, and a fresh 20 for Bridgewater State, but they turn it over. Campbell on the swing pass, left wing to right wing, too tall, looking for Tyler Ayamara. 29-29, we're level. First time we've been tied since the tip. Bridgewater has led the entire game up until now. Inbound in front of the bench, Balone floats it in to Petavallano, who being guarded tightly by Ayamara. Now right wing, it's Morrissey. Back left side, Balone. Balone goes around, tried to get Kalathar on the pick and roll. It's stolen away. Ayamara back down the other way. Hallbleib in the lane, spins, goes up, right blocking in. Good transition defense to offense there for the Bears after the turnover, forced by Hallbleib. Got his hand in the passing lane, then finished on the other end. Iafrate straight away to Petavallano, dished inside. Thaher all alone, fights off Hallbleib with an easy finish. 31-31, we go back and forth. 4:35 to go in the first half. Hallbleib left side off the pass from Ayamar. Now on the near side corner, there's Campbell. Campbell puts it on the floor inside the three-point arc, kicked back out straight away. There is Taylor. Now it's Ayamara. In front of the Wheaton bench, Hallbleib straight away. Kakuba puts it up, no good off the rim. Floater just inside the free throw line. Petavallano pulls down the rebound. Petavallano takes it himself across the timeline. Gets the screen from Thaher, kick back out. Thaher straight away. Left open from 3, no good in the rebound there for the guard, Kakuba. Kakuba works it back coast to coast. Picked up by Iafrate, now in the lane, spinning. It gets it stolen. Petavallano going the other way. Took it right away from Hallbleib. Petavallano all the way to the rim, no good. Morrissey by himself on the putback. Morrissey is everywhere right now. He's into double figures with 11 points. Another timeout, a full one called by Matt McLaughlin on the Bridgewater sidelines. Will step away. Wheaton has their first lead, 33-31. Lions on top of the Bears, 3:39 will go. We'll be right back on the NewMax Sports Network. 33-31 the lead for Wheaton as we return inside Emerson Gymnasium. It'll be Bridgewater State ball out of the timeout. They get it in the half court now on the right wing. It's Key. Key holds the dribble now, fed inside, right block into the post, Hallblab. Hallblab, one dribble, turnaround on Bubar. Too strong, fight for the rebound, and Morrissey collects it right under the basket. He'll give it off to Pettivillano, who will jog it up across half court, picked up by Kakuba. Now left side, it's Morrissey. Morrissey swings it back right to Pettivillano. He's straight away off the dribble. Right wing, Bubar hands it off to Iafredi. Iafredi into the corner. Pettivillano will keep the dribble going, 10 on the timers. Worked around the perimeter. Morrissey inside. Wheaton needs to get something going. Morrissey at the free throw line. He's stripped. Stripped by Ayamara, who's one-on-one with Pettivillano, and he'll bring it back outside. He'll hand it off to Kakuba. Kakuba, right wing, trying to get the baseline. Goes around Pettivillano. Wild shot with the left hand, no good, and the rebound collected by Pettivillano. Pettivillano across half court will slow things down on the left wing. Wide open in the near side corner. Morrissey fires the three. Clanks short off the rim. Iafredi flies in to keep it in and throws it into the hands of Kakuba for Bridgewater State. Bears back the other way. Transition. A block and foul called against Bubar. Kakuba worked it in to Campbell, who was making the cut right down the seam on the elbow. And Bubar met him right as he caught it, and a blocking foul is the call. 8th team foul against the Lions here in the first half, so it'll be a 1-1 on the way for Josh Campbell. Campbell, the freshman forward, standing in at 6'4", out of Plymouth, leading all scorers with 11 points right now. 2.5 to go. Wheaton in front, 33-31 over Bridgewater. The foul differential is Wheaton 8, Bridgewater 3. Doesn't look like Wheaton will get to free throws, and well short on the front end of the 1-1 was Campbell. So Murphy collects the rebound. He'll take it back up the other way. Murphy dribbles left corner. Pettivillano, three on the way. High bounce off the rim as it comes up short, and the rebound all alone. Alvin Chukwueze, who just checked into the game, the senior forward out of Nashua, New Hampshire. Near side, Ayamara. Aaron pass looking for Kakuba on the short corner. Pettivillano now trapped at half court, dribbles through it. Iafredi collects it. Murphy, near side corner three. Good from Ty Murphy. That's Murphy's first triple of the day. He was previously 0 for 3 before he jacked that one up from the corner. Wheaton has their biggest lead at 5 with under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Holding his dribble outside is Key. Now left wing, it's Campbell. Guarded by Pettivillano. Jab step, drives left. Lost it now. Threw a little bit of a pass over his head to absolutely nobody. I think he was looking for number 12, Alvin Chukwueze, but Chukwueze never saw the pass, and it went out of bounds untouched. So Bridgewater State is going to sag off of the press now. Murphy is going to be left all alone as he takes it over half court. 1:25 to go in the first half. 36-31 the lead for Wheaton. Colin Thaher outside straight away. Tarmo Tari just checked in. He has it right wing. Now straight away, Murphy. Thought about using the screen. Jacks up the three, too strong. And the rebound down low for the guard, Kakuba, who'll take it himself. Kakuba has Key trailing the play. Key all the way to the hole around two forwards, throws it away, tried to dish it off to the left block. Took Chukwueze, and it was stolen. Under 1 minute to play. First year, Iafredi outside. Now straight away, it's Tari. Tari, one dribble, passes right wing to Murphy. Now inside of the post, right block, kick back out. Kelleher, straight away, rattles around the rim and no good. That ball did a 360 on the rim after Thaher found Kelleher straight away. But no good outside as Kakuba collects the board again, and he lost it going up. Was stripped by Iafredi into the hands of Murphy. Murphy back up to Iafredi. Iafredi, finger roll with a left hand. Speeding down the court, Dimitri Iafredi to put Wheaton in front by 7. Shot clock is off now for the Bears. 15 on the game clock. All the way to half court, it's Kakuba. He's going to wait to go. Kakuba will go at 8. Dribbles left, now crosses back to the right. Chukwueze outside, back to Kakuba. Iafredi all over him, loses the dribble. He's going to have to jack a shot up. Iafredi with a strip, and that's how the first half will come to an end. Dimitri Iafredi, greeted by his teammates at half court as they'll go into the locker room. Came up with a big steal and a finish. And then the possession immediately after that, a strip of Dante Kakuba. We'll go into the break. 38-31 the lead for Wheaton. Look at the stats here. Owen Morrissey leading the way for Wheaton. He has 11 right now. On the other end, Josh Campbell with 11 for the Bears. But with the hustle stats, it was Dimitri Frady getting it done to provide Wheaton a little bit of surge and momentum going to the break. We'll be back next with the Bay Coast Bank halftime show. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening to Wheaton versus Bridgewater State from Emerson Gymnasium. I'm Jackson Walsh on the NewMax Sports Network. Halftime here from Emerson Gymnasium, and as always, it's time for the Bay Coast Bank halftime show. 38-31 the lead for Wheaton over Bridgewater State. Take a look at the numbers here. Campbell leading the way for Bridgewater. Josh Campbell has 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting and 1 3-pointer to add to that mark. He's played the most for Bridgewater, only sat out for 2 minutes in the first half, played 18 minutes. On the other end, Owen Morrissey, the sophomore forward, leading the way for Wheaton with 11. He's 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. Only played 12 minutes, which is surprising because he's leading this team in minutes played per game at 33. In terms of shooting as a team, Bridgewater's 13 of 28 from the field, 46%. Just 2 of 8 from 3 for 25%. From the free throw line, really struggling right now. 3 of 8, 37% for the Bears. Very low mark. On the other end for Wheaton, they got out 39 shots in that first half. That's what that Bridgewater press will do to you, just force you into quick shots once you break it. They're 16 of 39 from the field, 41%. They also got up 23 pointers, 4 of 20 from 3, 20%, which is well below their season mark, which is at 40%. They've been a great three-point shooting team, but struggling today. Just 2 shots at the line made for Wheaton. They're 2 of 3 this afternoon. Bridgewater out rebounding the Lions 23-18. Wheaton winning the offensive glass though 8-7. In terms of turnovers, Bridgewater struggling with 13 of them. Wheaton only with 4, which is a pretty good mark considering how hectic that Bridgewater pass has made the Wheaton offense at times. In terms of paint points, we're all even, 22 apiece in the paint for each teams. About 3 minutes to go till the start of the second half. 38-31, Wheaton leading Bridgewater. This has been the Bay Coast Bank halftime show. 38-31 the lead for Wheaton after the first 20 minutes. We got 20 more on the way in regulation. Lions in front by 7. Owen Morrissey leading the way with 11. It'll be Bridgewater State ball to start off the second half here. Now working left to right. Bears trying to avoid falling to 2-5 overall in the middle of this 6-game road stretch. This is the third of the 6 consecutive road games for the Bears. Is working in the post, turning around. Not able to hit was Taylor. Good defense there from Pettivillano in the short corner. Pettivillano will take it across half court. Same starting 5 for Wheaton besides the one exception. Iafrady in there for Tristan Arias. Owen Morrissey loses it on the baseline. So it'll be going the other way to Bridgewater State. Iafrady playing some good basketball right now. 4 points, 2 of 2 from the field, but he's forced a lot of turnovers, made a lot of big plays on defense. He's looked amazing out there this afternoon. Cutting and fouled is Parsons. Foul's going to be on the floor, charged to Murphy. Justin Parsons has 5 points, the senior guard out of Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Big-time high school player in the state of Rhode Island. Straight away, Hallbleib looking for somewhere to go with it off the hands of Parsons, but it's collected by Taylor. 10 on the shot clock now for the Bears. Kakuba, really shifty with the dribble, holds onto it, steps back for 3, gets wedged, comes up short in the offensive rebound for Campbell. Second chance for the Bears. Kakuba holds it on the baseline and thrown away. Taken by Thaw, who is now pestered by Hallbleib and Kakuba, but successfully gets it to Morrissey. Pettivillano calls out what he wants. Now dishes it left to Morrissey. Shot clock's starting to wind down. 10 on the timer. Murphy straight away, now Morrissey. 5 on the shot clock. Pettivillano inside to Thar. Easy finish for the big man out of Jordan. Such a great cut from Thar and an even better find from Pettivillano. Wheaton has their biggest lead at 9. Hallbleib hands it off to Parsons. Now it's Taylor off the screen from Hallbleib. Hallbleib trying to post up Thawher. They'll dish it off left. There's Campbell. Campbell leading the way for the Bears. Tough. Josh Campbell, the big time little bump and go. Jay inside, worked right off of Morrissey. He's got his first bucket of the second half, leading all scorers with 13. Murphy all the way to the hole. Fed inside Thawher. Finishes through 2 defenders. Thawher's got 4 quick ones. He's up to 8 points. Wheaton lead back to 9. Iafrady is a steal up floor. Murphy going the other way. Can't finish. Iafrady can't tip it in, and somehow Wheaton comes away with no points on that possession. Parsons the other way. 2-on-1. Can't finish off the side of the backboard. Good defense from Pettivillano. Morrissey trying to save it, but nobody there. Taken by Taylor. Parsons up fake. Lost it. Pettivillano going the other way now. And will smartly pull it out as Hallbleib was in there waiting. Thawher, too big inside. Khaled Thawher into double figures for the 5th consecutive game. He's got 10. And a timeout called by Matt McLaughlin. Lions heating up. They lead by 11, 44-33 when we come back from Emerson Gymnasium. Bridgewater basketball out of the timeout. They trail by 11, their biggest deficit of the day. Wheaton in a groove right now, in particular, Colin Thayer. He's got the last 6 points for the Lions, and that's a good start to get back into it for Bridgewater. Justin Parsons, little fade away on the baseline. Wheaton breaks the press. Tristan Harry back in the game. First time we've seen him here in the second half. Harry with 5 points today. Harry off the dribble into traffic. Penavillano there on the baseline. Harry didn't see him. Good bounce pass off to Thaher. And thought we would have had an and one for a second, but Thaher shuffled the feet before he went up with it. A traveling violation called against the big man, Thaher. Lead still at 9. Inside. Sent away. Colin Thaher with the rejection. Kakuba trying to get it over the 6'8 big man, but unsuccessful. It'll stay here with Bridgewater, though. Campbell off the inbound. Well short on the jumper and the rebound for Iafredi. Harry will speed it up across half court. He's bumped, throws it up, and Parsons is going to get called to the foul. That'll send Tristan Harry to the line for 2 shots. First trip to the free throw line for Harry this afternoon. The sophomore guard out of East Taunton, Massachusetts. The only player on this Wheaton team averaging in double figures. Also a 73% free throw shooter, sinks the first one. Into the game for Bridgewater, Keith Key. As Justin Parsons head to the sidelines with 3 fouls. Second one from Harry, front rim, no good. The rebound pulled down by Campbell under the basket. Cooper, right wing, swings it left side to Key. Key into the body of Harry. Well too strong as he tried to look for the glass, and Penavillano comes down with the board. Harry speeds back down the other way. Same spot he just got fouled. Was looking for Thaher. And a pass is kicked by Halbleib as the whole building wanted a technical foul called against Dante Kakuba for slamming the ball, but referees hold off with it there. I like that no call wasn't affecting anybody by doing that. Just a bit of frustration. Very strong officiating crew. The building this afternoon. A veteran one to add to that too. Inside, Harry couldn't get it in traffic. Ball tipped all the way out, picked up by Campbell. It was picked up by Taylor, then thrown into the hands of Campbell, and Campbell has it on the short corner again, lost his footing. But a foul is going to be called against Owen Morrissey on the baseline. It'll be the second team foul against the Lions here in the second half with 15-12 to go. First one against Morrissey. Still leading the way for Wheaton right now with 11. Kakuba will inbound on the baseline under his own basket, thrown in on the near side to Key. Key puts it on the floor. Now collects the dribble back on this side of the court. Backdoor Kakuba, good cut. Through traffic, can't get it, and Bubar skies in for the rebound. Penavillano across half court. Doesn't want the screen from Bubar. Now we'll work it around. Morrissey to Harry. Harry cross-court pass. Iafredi in front of his own bench. Now it's Penavillano. 15 on the shot clock. Bubar in the post, and he's fouled. Grabbed before he could even get it by Morrell. Second team foul against Bridgewater in the second time frame. Harry will inbound it to Penavillano. Penavillano gets it on the baseline. Jump step through Iafredi. Harry, 3, and Harry had his heels on the baseline before putting up the 3. Tyler Iamara back in the game for Bridgewater. Iamara still looking for his first bucket. Hasn't attempted a shot yet in the 10 minutes he's played. Taylor will take it up and hand it off to Key. Iamara dribbles left now in the hands of Morrell. Morrell swings it left wing to Taylor. Stolen by Morrissey. Morrissey almost had it going the other way. Couldn't keep it in bounds in front of his own bench, but an excellent defensive play to get in the passing lane. It'll make Bridgewater State inbound it on the other side of half court with 14 on the shot clock, trailing by 10. Iamara hesitation. Harry's still there. Shot clock winding down. Tough jumper in traffic, no good from Taylor, and there's Owen Morrissey pulling down the rebound. Quiet in the rebounding category today, only 4 today. Had 16 in Tuesday night's game over LaSalle. Harry takes it hard on the baseline. The reverse! Harry slips by the defense. Puts it in. Wheaton up to 12 with their lead. Kakuba can't respond with the 3. Morrissey right there for the rebound. Iafrate finds Morrissey at the volleyball line, way beyond the arc. Now Morrissey all the way to the hole, lost his dribble, goes up with the left hand, missed the rim. Key pulls down the board downside. He'll take it himself across half court. Iafrate almost came on from behind to poke it away. Good job by Key holding on to that. The awareness, feeling Iafrate coming up from behind. Kakuba into traffic. A foul called. We'll see if it's against Petavolano or Bubar. It's going to be against Bubar, I believe, and it is. And that's Bubar's 3rd personal foul. Bubar having himself a pretty good day. 7 points for the big man out of Newton. 3 of 4 from the field. Knocked down a 3-pointer in the first half as well. It'll send Dante Kakuba to the line for 2 shots. First one falls through for Kakuba. 5 points on the day in what has been a really rough day from the field. Kakuba, 1 of 10 shooting. Brian Walmsley takes a timeout, and we will too. 47-36 the lead for Wheaton over the Bears. 13:09 to go from historic Emerson Gymnasium. One more free throw on the way for Dante Kakuba as we come out of the timeout. Kakuba, nothing but net on the second one. Lead back down to 10 for Wheaton. Harry guarded by Iamar, now into the hands. Iafrate, crossover back outside. Thought about the 3 in the corner. We'll hand it off to Iafrate, who gets trapped down low outside. Tari, too strong in the 3, and the ball will bounce in front of the Wheaton bench and somehow kept in bounds by Jaden Kelleher. Good ball movement for Wheaton as the shot clock's down to 10. Harry spins through 2. Harry gathers, tough shot, and he got fouled. He was going up with it, so 2 shots coming up for Tristan Harry. First personal foul charged to Alex Gonzalez as Harry converts on the first free throw. Harry 2-on-2 with that trip from the line. Bridgewater back down by 12. Imar straight away, Halbleib. 3 on the way. No good from Gonzalez, and the rebound for Tari on the weak side. Harry jogs it up across half court. Wheaton will work it around the perimeter. Tari gets it back to Harry. Harry, one dribble, thought about taking the mid-range. Now it's Thaher getting it to Kelleher. Kelleher got poked from behind by Kakuba. Good defensive play on the sophomore guard. Kakuba back on the other end. Throws up a wild one, and Tari with an easy rebound. Harry lobs it up. Thaher inside. Got fouled, but foul will be called on the floor. It's only the 4th team foul against Bridgewater, so it'll be an inbound coming up for Wheaton. The foul was charged to Ayamura. That's his first. 3 fouls away from Wheaton being in the bonus almost at the halfway mark here in the second half of action. Murphy off the screen, right back to Thaher. Murphy inside. Thaher gathers, goes up, has the height advantage over Gonzalez and uses it. Kyle Thaher now the leading scorer for Wheaton in this one with 12. Another turnover for Bridgewater. Key threw it away. Harry back the other way. Crossover. Almost had the reverse fall home. And Thaher comes in and knocks it out of bounds. Looked like that could have easily been called off of Bridgewater, but the Bears will take over with possession. Almost a circus finish on the reverse from Tristan Harry. Just a little too strong. Halbleib outside now into the hands of Bontemps. And yet again, another turnover for Bridgewater, thrown away by Bontemps. The 18th turnover for Bridgewater State. Confusion on the inbound there. Campbell went to inbound it, but was Wheaton ball. Kelleher calls out Campbell and gets it to Murphy, who crosses half court. Tari outside, finds Thaher. Now it's Murphy. Murphy, jab step. Picks up his dribble back, cross court near side. Harry, 3. Can't get it, high bounce. Kelleher inside, he got fouled. Kelleher will head to the free throw line after crashing the offensive glass. First trip to the free throw line for the senior captain out of Amesbury. Kelleher sinks the first of 2 at the line. 15-point lead for Wheaton. And now make that a 16-point lead, and Jaden Kelleher stays a 100% free throw shooter. He's 8 of 8 from the line on the young season. Campbell, hesitation inside. Sent away by Tari. Justin Parsons checks back in after going to the bench with 3 fouls for Bridgewater. Ayamura back to the sidelines for the Bears. It's thrown into Campbell. Bontemps back outside. Parsons drives in right side, too short. Halbleib with the easy putback. Tari, right wing, finds Murphy straight away. Shot clock down to 15. Harry puts it on the ground, back outside. Kelleher from downtown. In rhythm, stepped right into it. Jaden Kelleher drills the 3. That's his first field goal of the afternoon, and Wheaton Really starting to pull away now. They're up by 17. Bears looking for answers, and that one misses by a mile from Parsons. Wheaton all over the Bears right now as Duncan Bubar checks back in. Dante Kakuba back in for Bridgewater as they'll apply that full court press again. Harry really trying to force it through two defenders. Lions get a fortunate break, though. Takes a bounce into the hands of Tari, and Justin Parsons is down right now holding his right shoulder. And a gruesome-looking shoulder injury there for Justin Parsons. Heads to the sidelines, really holding that right shoulder. It's just something you hate to see, especially for a senior like Parsons. It's being worked on behind the Bridgewater bench by the Wheaton training staff. A scary scene here from Emerson Gym. Hopefully Justin Parsons ends up being okay when this is all said and done. Play's going to start back up. Murphy can't connect on the three. Hallblide with the rebound down low. Kuba back across half court. Under 9 minutes to play in regulation. All Wheaton College Lions right now. They lead by 17. A foul called against Ty Murphy on the floor. It's Murphy's third personal foul. Iafredi Pettivillano back into the game. Harry and Kelleher will head to the sidelines. Kakuba all the way to the hole, still can't finish. His shooting woes continue. 1 of 12 from the floor. Bears get it back. Going up, a lot of contact, and now a late foul comes in as Zach Taylor went into two defenders. Foul's going to be charged to Pettivillano, his second personal. 2 shots on the way for Zach Taylor, a freshman guard out of Quincy, Massachusetts. Taylor, an 87% free throw shooter this year, as the first one rattles in and out. Wheaton lead still holding at 17 with 8.5 to play in regulation here from Emerson Gymnasium. Second one from Taylor falls through. Press back on for Bridgewater. It's inbounded to Murphy, right back to Pettivillano. Iafredi to Bubar across half court. A near turnover is a miscommunication there between Pettivillano and Murphy. We're standing in virtually the same spot. Taylor came on from behind but tipped it out of bounds, so it'll stay here with Wheaton. 20 on the shot clock. Win here would improve Wheaton's win streak to 4 and get them to 5-2 overall to wrap up the non-conference slate before going to Clark on Wednesday to kick off NUMAC play. Pettivillano in traffic, got it stripped. Kakuba speeding back the other way. Murphy and Iafredi behind on defense. Murphy went straight up and it worked out. Kakuba missed it. Ball still loose. Iafredi picks it up and he's fouled. What a defensive stand for the Lions. They are all started by Ty Murphy, who altered the shot of Kakuba. Then Pettivillano poked it away before Iafredi got it and sped down the other end of the floor. Tarmo Tari heads to the sidelines. Owen Morrissey back in the game, having himself a nice day. 11 points to go along with 5 rebounds. Good ball movement. Iafredi straight away. couldn't get it to go. And the rebound down low for Hallbleib. Taylor, in and out dribble with a left. Almost a pretty finish, but came up short. Morrissey with his 6th rebound this afternoon. $16-point lead, 56-40. Lions on top of Bridgewater State. Eight on the timer. Bubar inside. Almost a pretty reverse finish, but no good from Duncan Bubar. Back the other way. Hallbleib gets it at the free throw line. Bontemps steps into it too strong. Clanks off the back iron. Hallbleib on the baseline. Kakuba right back to Hallbleib with an easy finish down low. A giant among the guards down low was Hallbleib. And a timeout called yet again by Matt McLaughlin. 6:53 to go. Lions still in control, 56-42. We'll be right back. You're watching Lions men's basketball on the NewMac Sports Network. $14-point lead for Wheaton College over Bridgewater State as Wheaton breaks the Bridgewater press yet again as Petavillano can't hit from downtown and over the back foul called against Duncan Bubar. Good box out there from Dante Kakuba. On the 6'6", Duncan Bubar reached over the back, and that's Bubar's 4th personal foul. Bubar to the bench. Colin Thaher back in the game. He's leading all scorers for Wheaton right now with 12. In terms of the full game, it's still Josh Campbell leading the way with 13 for Bridgewater. Hallbleib outside. Parsons back into the game. And that's really good to see. He went down with a scary shoulder injury earlier. Was really holding it. Things might have looked a little out of place, but good job from the Wheaton athletic training staff to get him back out there. Parsons with the ball now. Floater. And he hits the deck hard again. Can't finish, but 2 shots on the way for Justin Parsons. Parsons 7 points this afternoon on 3 of 7 shooting. The Southpaw guard out of Portsmouth, Rhode Island. That one somehow stayed out of the hoop for Parsons. Looked like it defied gravity. He's still looking to make his first free throw of the year. Already 7 games in. Second one from Parsons falls through. He's got his first one of the year. And he's got 8 points this afternoon. Ball across half court. Iafrate to Harry. Harry waves the rest of the team down to get set up. At the 6-minute mark, Wheaton still in front by 13. Iafrate to Harry left side. Petavillano comes off the screen up top. Shot clock down to 8. Petavillano drives in Morrissey. outside. Need to get it up. One on the shot clock. Tough fade away from Harry, doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Hallbleib's got to try to keep it in, and he successfully does. Now Bridgewater gets it across half court. Kakuba trying to get around Harry. Harry forced the travel inside. Great defense from the pestery guard, Tristan Harry. Forced Dante Kakuba into a travel. Time not on Bridgewater State's side here, trailing by 13 late. Morrissey can't get it inside. Long rebound ends up being collected by Thaher, and nobody picks him up. Could have shot the three, elected to dish it off to Morrissey. Thaher back inside, will work in the post. Turnaround, can't get it over Hallbleib. Long rebound to Harry. And Harry gets poked in the eye, and that's going to be a foul against Bridgewater State. That'll send Tristan Harry to the line for a 1-and-1, the 7th team foul against Bridgewater. Foul's called against Tyler Ayamara, his second personal. Ayamara back to the sidelines, checking in for him, Zach Taylor. Front end of the 1-and-1 falls through for Harry. He's up in double figures again. 5th time this season, the sophomore's been over 10 points. He's got exactly 10 on the day, and make that 11 now for Tristan Harry. Another timeout comes from Wheaton's bench this time, and we'll take a break too. 15-point lead for the Lions. 5 minutes to go here from Emerson Gymnasium. 58-43, Wheaton leads Bridgewater. (58-43) the lead for Wheaton over Bridgewater right now. Into the timeout, Bears trailing by 15 with 5 minutes to go. It's been a tough shooting day for Bridgewater. Just 34% from the field, 15% from three. The free throw line hasn't been their friend either. Only shooting 50% from the line as Parsons posts up, turn around. Pedovolano was right there, worked back outside. Hallbleib dished into Taylor. Taylor back out. Parsons tries the three. That can't go. And a foul is going to be on the floor called against Dimitri Iafredi. Going up for the rebound. Fouls drawn by Kakuba. Eighth team foul against Wheaton, so both sides in the bonus here. Kakuba will go to the line for a 1-and-1 for the Bears. Kakuba, a perfect 4-4 from the line in 30 minutes tonight. Make that 5 of 5, but stifling from the field overall is Dante Kakuba. Just 1 of 12 from the field for the sophomore, 0 of 4 from 3. But now a perfect 6 of 6 from the charity stripe. Cuts the Wheaton lead back down to 13. Iafredi easily works out of the press. Now Morrissey has it in front of the Wheaton bench, dribbles it back out. It's Penavillano straight away. Penavillano almost stripped from behind by Kakuba. Hits the deck, and Wheaton will get a timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. 4:21 to go. 13-point lead for the Lions. We'll be right back on the New Max Sports Network. Great job by Brian Walmsley to get the timeout there for his team. Penavillano was in trouble. Now Wheaton's got the shot clock down to 10 out of the timeout. Iafredi spins, floater in the lane, almost got it off the glass. But it'll send Dimitri Iafredi to the line for 2 shots here, the first-year guard out of Johnston, Rhode Island. Played his high school hoops at LaSalle Academy down in Providence. A swish for the first of 2 at the line for Dimitri Iafredi. His first trip to the free throw line today, and the first year leading Wheaton in minutes played today. He's got 26 minutes out there. That says a lot about how high caliber of a player he is, even as a rookie. 2 of 2 at the line for Iafredi, lead back to 15 for the Lions. Albibe stuck in the corner, gets it out to Kakuba. Kakuba from way outside, that rattles in and out. Morrissey grabs his 7th rebound of the afternoon. Penavillano gets it to Morrissey. Morrissey lets Harry go by. Now Iafredi to Thaher. Harry trying to wiggle out of trouble on the baseline outside. Iafredi thought about the 3. Now Thaher will take it. Can't make it. Morrissey with another rebound, this time on the offensive end. A fresh 20 on the shot clock for Wheaton. Harry gathers inside, ball still loose. Penavillano steps into it. Oh, just rattles in and out for Sal Penavillano. And another offensive rebound. Dimitri Iafredi doing it again. Morrissey tries the 3. 3rd time's the charm. And that one could be the dagger. Wheaton on top. An 18-point lead for the Lions with under 3 minutes to play. Taylor inside, rattles out, no good. Harry with the rebound. Harry will push it across half, and he's going to get fouled by Taylor. So Tristan Harry will take another trip to the free throw line. Harry 5 of 6 from the line today. 1-1 on the way. For the sophomore out of Taunton, just down the road. Harry rattles in and out on the front end of a 1-2, a chance for the rebound, and Kakuba swats it behind the back to keep it in bounds. Bridgewater on the break. Parsons, transition 3, can't get it. Iafredi pulls down the board. Kelleher, shot clock down to 6. Baseline, Harry, Iafredi. Got it to go! The rookie's got 9 as he drains the triple to put Wheaton on top by 21. And we're going the other way. Offensive foul, Tristan Harry. Right place, right time to draw the charge. Just 1:50 to go in this one. Just about done with Wheaton leading by 21. And what a fantastic job by this Wheaton defense today. Bridgewater as a team came in averaging a little over 83 points per game as a team. They sit at just 45 points with under 2 minutes to play. Harry across half court now gives it off to Morrissey. Iafredi left wing. Harry off the screen from downtown. Oh! The Lions are clicking. Harry's got 15. And Wheaton's going to improve that win streak to 4. The tie up on this end. Things going right for Wheaton right now. Possession arrow. Sends it back down the other way. It'll be Wheaton basketball, and Emerson Gymnasium getting loud right now. 3 substitutions in for Wheaton, all first years entering the game. Declan Radigan, Elin Gross, and Mohammed Nassaruddin all checking into the game with 1:15 to go. 69-45 the lead for the Lions. Nassaruddin outside. Can't get it. Gross skies up for the rebound and puts it in. Gross showing the bounce down low with the board and the putback, and Radigan is whistled for the foul on the other end. They'll send Josh Campbell to the line for 2 shots. Campbell started off hot, had 9 points in the first 5 minutes. Stagnant after that, still sits at 13. It's his second trip to the line this afternoon, 0 of 2 so far for the Stripe. Is Campbell, first of 2 falls. 51.6 seconds to go. Second one from Campbell in as well. Bridgewater State still with the press on, trailing by pretty wide margin here late. Almost a steal. Radigan, 3 on the way. Missed everything, and a rebound for Campbell. Campbell quickly back the other way. Harry in position. And another offensive foul. Tristan Harry draws his second charge in just as many minutes. It'll be a 5-second difference shot clock and game clock here. Another chance for one of the 3 Wheaton rookies that just checked in to get a shot off. Radigan tries another 3. That one too strong. Halbleib in the lane, almost landed on Iafredi. Trouble down low as Halbleib puts it in, and shot clock is off. 21 seconds. Wheaton will be able to just dribble it out. Took some time for the floor to get mopped up here as Iafredi puts it up to Gross. Now it's Radigan. Nassaruddin finishes inside, and not sure if Brian Walmsley wanted that. Could have just dribbled the clock out, but could make the point that Bridgewater was still pressing. Taylor finishes inside. Tristan Harry will dribble it out. Wheaton with a 22-point victory over Bridgewater State, 73-51 the final. Wheaton improves to 5-2 and gets that win streak to 4 games. Also a perfect 3-0 record at home. The Bears fall to 2-5, 1-4 on the road. Next jump for Bridgewater. They'll travel to Franklin on Wednesday to face off against Dean. For Wheaton, that wraps up the non-conference slate. NUMAC play on the way. Next game, Wednesday night at Clark in Worcester to kick off NUMAC play. Tristan Harry, the leading scorer for Wheaton with 15 points on 4 of 10 shooting. 2 other guys in double figures. Owen Morrissey with 14, almost had a double-double, 14 and 8 rebounds for Morrissey. And then Colin Thaher with 12 on 6 of 9 shooting. Dimitri Iafredi having a great afternoon as well. The rookie with 9 points played a career-high 30 minutes on the other end. Josh Campbell led the way for Bridgewater in 35 minutes with 15 points. Don't go anywhere. Lions postgame coming up next here on the NUMAC Sports Network. Big win for Wheaton over Bridgewater State. A 22-point victory for you guys, joined here by Colin Thaher. Double figures again for you. First off, how about this environment today at the game? The place was rocking on this Saturday afternoon.
Hey, it's electric. We just want to thank the fans for all the energy they bring out every game. We couldn't do this without the fans, so just a big thank you to the fans.
Yeah, it was great atmosphere today. Big win, 22-point win for you guys. What was the key to doing that against a high-level offensive Bridgewater State team?
I mean, we come in every game with the same mentality. We have to play together. The ball has to move. We have to play as a team. We're very fortunate to have great coaches, Walmsley and Coach LeBro. We had the great senior class last year that helped us, gave us advice.
Yep.
Alex Carlisle, Evan Cook, Aaron Williams, Mark, Pat,
Yep.
and Mango. Can't forget any of those seniors. But we just come here. We play defense. That's our number one priority. Defense wins basketball games. And we just play together, and we just work hard.
Yeah. Yep. You guys played great defense today. This is a Bridgewater State team that was averaging over 80 points per game, and you guys held them to 50. That's phenomenal. You guys riding a 4-game win streak right now. What's been going right? Why are you guys playing such good basketball?
Again, we just have a great team environment, team culture. We have a lot of great guys who just have to work hard. I believe we have the hardest working guards and the best defending guards in the league, and Tristan, Sal, Dimitri, Jaden.
Yep.
We just have a great bunch of teammates. I feel very privileged to have those guys as teammates. They make it a lot easier for me down low, protecting the paint. So we just have a great team that loves to work hard, play defense, and play together. And
you've been a big part of that. We'll talk about you for a second now. 5th straight game you've been in double figures. What's clicking for you right now?
I mean, it's just, again, it's just a lot of hard work in the offseason. I realized I had to put a lot more work this offseason if I want to have an impactful season this year. I've been working out every day with the guys, Sal, Dimitri, Tristan, Owen. All the guys are just super hard-working guys. When you see them get in the gym before you, just motivates you to get earlier in the gym. So as long as you have that environment, that culture going from here on out and just continue to go as we've been going, I really think we have a bright future ahead of us this year.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it. You just had a heck of a game.
Thank you so much.
Heck of a season so far. Colin, thanks for joining me. Great win, man.
Thank you so much.
Wheaton, big winners over Bridgewater, 22-point win for the Lions. They'll be back not here till next Saturday. Conference play next for the Lions. Wednesday night at Clark. Make sure to watch that. Go up to Worcester if you can. But, as always, thanks for being with me on the NUMAC Sports Network. I'm Jackson Walsh.